Hello Pisces, it's Marina from the Butterfly Effect. This is your reading for the rest of July 2020. Pisces, the last reading I put up for you was Along Came Polly, and it was about a broken friendship, the engineer and the rebel. This is about a friendship as well. So if this reading resonates, the other one probably will too. Let's firstly have a wee look at the black cat. This is lost magic, atonement and rebalance. This is about someone who's probably lonely. This is about angst and self-pity, emptiness. Okay. Someone in your life has tried very hard to be harsh and to scare away the loneliness and pain inside them that has led to his callous words and cruelty. She has spoken such ugly things because she has not yet owned the scars and pains inside herself or himself. He has tried to inflict others with similar cares so he doesn't feel so alone. But it is time now to see that although the scarecrow can be put up, the laws of karma cannot be denied. The raven will land and law will be done. The truth will come out and an apology will be said. The little forlorn one in the painting will be cared for again, and the magic of her black cat will return. And the one who is the scarecrow will only have the comfort, the cold comfort of karma to look forward to, unless she softens and accepts that she is worthy of forgiveness too. So it's a feeling of great loneliness, angst, even self-pity. You must take this time to really understand how this came to be and to understand that it could not have come to be without some kind of contribution on your behalf. This is not to blame you or even to blame another, but to understand how the trouble has happened as best you can. By acknowledging the part that you have played, you will be given messages and opportunities to regrow the friendships that still have life in them, and you will know which ones to walk away from for all time. It is time to say sorry if you know you ought to, and to allow yourself to say what has been done and why. There is no blame, just understanding, but there must be an understanding for your own connection to this first and foremost. Kind words and sincere amends will create friendships. Insisting on being tough and frightening for self-protection will only repeat this cycle, leaving you even more alone than you feel you are at present. You have experienced intense jealousy and sticky, unhealthy energies. You may not feel you are empty. You need not feel you are empty. You too have your magic. Forgive yourself, speak the truth, make amends, and watch your own magic abilities grow and thrive. I actually got this card in my weekly Lenormand reading for one of the signs. I don't know which one it was. Might have been Earth. Definitely wasn't water. So on my community page, I put up the 4 elemental signs. Have a wee look at that. There's something here. And that is really the nub of the reading. So we've got the scythe, the book, the cross, and the dog here. The dog is the friend, and this is the friend that came up in your previous reading. So with the scythe and the book, before I get into clarification, this can be, it can be cutting out secrets, but the book can also be about knowledge. This is someone who's reaping what they've sown to a certain extent, coming back to the black cat, but it's also someone who is learning about something that possibly relates back to their childhood, with the child here and the singer of healing. So this is someone who may have been addressing some childhood wounds, and in that, and there might be some sort of realization as to why they have busted this friendship, because that is what's happened here. We have got unity in reverse with the cross card. The cross card is a bit burdened. This is like a revealing of burdens, that someone is very sorrowful, is very weighed down in this situation. It's created disharmony. It's broken a relationship. And it's ultimately to do with this friend being a hedonist. And again, I got that in a reading just the other day. So this is someone who is, you know, self-gratifying, self-pleasuring, pursues pleasure, you know, to the detriment of their own health. their own spiritual health, the health of those around them. It's the, you know what a hedonist is. And we've got the topsy-turvies in reverse here, and this is literally just losing your way completely. I mean, topsy-turvies in its upright position, it's telling you you need to have or look at things from a different angle. Look at your emotional entanglements anew. Look at what's causing confusion in your life, but it's kind of always coming back to the fact that you have got a faulty point of view with regards to something. There's usually defensiveness and denial that are causing difficulties. To have it in reverse, it kind of means the same thing, but it's just a bit more worse. It's just more entrenched. So there is a broken partnership here, and it is because someone has sabotaged it basically, and someone is not speaking up about it with Tahom the Poet in reverse here. But this is sabotage. This is someone who, you know, blows things up. They can't admit that they're in the wrong. They can't take responsibility for their actions. And that's basically what this reading is saying, that there needs to be atonement. There needs to be a rebalancing here. And ultimately, a decision will be made whether this is worthy of saving or it's accepted that it's just not going to happen. But there is going to be, or at least I feel there's a desire to reveal some secrets that have, if not from someone's childhood, it could be simply regarding a child. There could even have been a loss of a child here, but it feels like a loss of innocence with this combination. It feels like a loss of innocence. This is someone who's may have had to grow up very quickly, had to look after themselves when they should have been looked after by others, you know, and it's just made them who they are. But ultimately who they are is someone who is a hedonist, and they are not able to connect properly with others because they keep this hidden. This is all repressed, suppressed. Maybe they're addressing it now. Maybe it's something they're trying to unearth, bring to the light, purge. But ultimately, if this relationship, friendship, is likely to come back together, it is going to take all the energies of the Black Cat. So I'm just going to take a quick advice card, Pisces. Please go back and listen to your other readings. Please like and subscribe. What advice, please, do you have for Pisces regarding this friendship? Anything else? Scythe usually does indicate autumn as well. That might be a timeline indicator for you, Pisces. It might be a little bit, you know, in the future. What advice can you offer Pisces regarding this friend? Let it go. This is completely imbalanced, and it's something you need to let go of. It kind of feels it's not for you to do the fixing, Pisces, if this is resonating with you. This friend of yours has got a number of issues that they have to address on their own. I mean, if they reach out to you, it's going to be coming from a very imbalanced emotional state. But I mean, it might be a good thing, but it feels like a deluge is what might be coming your way. Advising how to respond. The Ace of Pentacles, response. Yeah, it's just saying you need to make a decision whether you want to work on this or not. I do have the Empress in reverse and the Four of Cups, so there's just some sort of disappointment here, a lack of harmony. It almost feels that that's your two options. It is going to come, and it might come in like a tsunami of emotion that this person has been, like, you know, stuffing down forever. They might want to work on it, and this is the decision that they're coming to. They might have been in kind of like emotional, mental lockdown for some time, working behind the scenes. Yeah, it's basically down to you, whether you. I mean, there's still secrets here. There's confusion about this relationship. You have got the Six of Cups, you know, so you are friends, maybe soulmates. I'm reading this as pure friendship, but it could be more than that with the Unity card here and the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely some sort of communication coming. It might be a little bit in the future yet. It is possibly going to come in big, like, you know, they've written a novel on it now. And then it's just up to you as to whether you choose to re-engage or not. Pisces, that is your reading. Like, subscribe, look after yourselves. Talk to you soon.